to go, but I thank you so much for joining me. I thank you humbly, sincerely. You know how hard it is for people. I've been called a nobody. Can you hear me?
Mute. That's weird. It just muted itself. Can you hear me? I
Yes, I
can't
can
hear
hear you
you
now.
now.
Definitely. Are you kidding me?
Ugh.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. My mic. Are you? Can you hear me now?
Can, well, all right, system.
It should be my microphone here.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should go out. Oh, there we go. No,
Is it? Hello?
oh, that's irritating.
Yes, it is. I,
Um,
I can hear you.
I know I can't hear you though, and I don't know why. No, let me check my preferences. No, my sound's fine.
That's weird. I can hear you, but let me make sure I have mine all the
Okay.
way up.
Let me go out and come back in.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, I maybe I just wait. Where's the pause button? Yes, my real ones. I apologize. That was no other than Briana Latrise, and she's gonna try this again. And yes, here we go.
Awesome.
You can hear me now.
Yep.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I thank you so much for taking very valuable time out of your, I'm sure, busy schedule.
I actually wasn't doing nothing. I just finished working out. I'm about to take my son. We're gonna go buy guitars.
Guitars, you played them and he played them as well?
No, but we gonna learn together. I mean, I can play a little bit, but I broke my nails the other day at my birthday party, so it's a good time to play guitar.
Happy birthday. Birthday is year round, you know.
Pretty much.
You are one of the realest, I have to say this. You are one of the real ones that I like. I'm like, yo, I'm feeling that. That spirit, it shines through. Everything you do, I'm like, they can't tame her. What they trying to do, they can't tame
I don't even know why you would want to. I'm way more fun when you let me be free. For real.
I can tell. I've been saying, I know I would love to hang out with her. I know I would probably bust my guts wide open.
Listen, since I was a kid, like I remember I was in high school for a bit in Miami when I was younger, and I was asked to leave that school actually. But when while I was there was this new girl one day in my homeroom, and she'd been there for like a couple weeks or whatever, and she turned to me one day in the middle of homeroom and was like, "Can I hang out with you?"
Simple as that.
There we go. Hold on, let me get these settings right. Camera, audio. Mm-hmm. Hello? I
Yes,
still
I'm
can't
here.
hear you. I think it's this Chrome crap. Hang on.
I
I'm
don't
trying to
know.
fix it. I'm sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Hold on.
It's all right. It's okay, you guys. She is here with real Dence May. Oh my goodness, this is a breakthrough for me. Oh, she was so gracious enough. And here we go. Let's see if we can get this here and stream.
There we go. And it was story time too. It was about to get good. No, so the little girl, bless her heart, she asked if she could hang out with me, and everybody that sat around me was like, "No, are you crazy? You can't hang out with Briana. She's nuts." And I was like, "Of course, because I'm a rebel." So I was like, "Of course you can hang out with me. Like, what do you mean? Hell yeah, meet me at such and such on Friday after school." So the little girl, she's like sweet girl, glasses, you know what I mean, untamed hair. She didn't really, she wanted to kick it with the cool kids, I guess. So I take her to my house, and my other homegirl from Palmetto, a different school, puts her in some clothes or whatever. She had never, yo, she didn't know what she was. I got the girl arrested.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
It was worth it.
yeah, that was definitely memorable.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
Oh, she never forgot that. That's a story of a lifetime.
The thing is, on Monday, there'd always be these elaborate tales of whatever Briana did over the weekend. And a lot of people knew, like, wherever I was, that's where the party was. So if you were there, we were sharing stories about parts that we missed or whatever on Monday. So she, I guess, was just paying attention. She wanted to be part of the scene, and she's part of the scene.
Oh man. She was like, I remember that time I was with Briana. Oh my God.
It felt so bad. The worst part is the little girl was white, and her parents came to pick her up, and they were just looking like this. What the fuck is going on? Excuse my language.
You're fine. You're just fine.
Meanwhile, listen to this part. My grandma pulls up, right, to collect me. And she goes, "Isn't that your backpack with the vase in it?" And I was like, "Grandma, no. It's a big ass bong sticking out of the bag." I was like, "What the fuck? I'm gonna stop snitching." Damn.
She called it a vase.
She knew what it was. I think grandma just a hater. I'm alone. She was tired of me getting away with shit.
She called it a vase though. Like a vase.
Oh, okay. Well, you can hear me. I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, here it is. All right, there we go.
Awesome.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, that looks like heaven right there.
It's not the special herbs. It's just herbs and tobacco mixed together.
Oh, okay.
Like,
oh.
So I basically smoke elaborate incense because I'm fancy.
Nothing wrong with that. So what else have you been up to?
Just chilling. I mean, my art as per usual. I work out mostly twice a day. I'm kind of hurt right now because we were in Atlanta all week for my birthday, and I'm paying for it. It hurts. Every part of my body hurts. I am old.
You're old?
In my body. Well, I'm not 20 anymore, so I can't party for 6 days straight for 20 hours a day and then get back to 2-a-day workouts. Like, it's just like I'm 20. I can't do it. It's not happening for me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, you're holding up pretty well. You look good.
Thank you. Thank you. I must, because I pulled a 25-year-old.
25?
Mm-hmm. He's cute.
What?
Got his little stuff together too.
Can he? But he can. Can he hang though? He might be 25, but can he hang?
I mean, we watch the sun come up. I think he can. We'll see. We'll see.
Hey, what they
We'll see
say.
what happens when we get to Jamaica.
Ooh, well, let me know because I want to go to. And I just be like, look at see if I can find me a little 25.
Right.
Hopefully he can. What they do, they twirl.
Oh wow. It's like it gives me 30 seconds or 2 minutes and then it just hates on me.
Yeah, I know, right?
I can't hear you again. Let me see if I can do it from a different. Hold on. Oh, I can't do it from Apple. Hold on. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yes, you guys. Briana Latrise. Oh, we got it. Let's see.
Does this happen with anybody else?
This is the first time. I don't know. This is the first. This is kind of like this. I don't know if it's a million people being on the internet. It could be that.
Right. Who knows?
I'm like, the whole world been on the internet. I'm like, get off the internet. I had to wait one time. I was like, are you kidding me? I don't pay internet to wait. What are you talking about?
That's bad.
Can I get a refund?
Can I get a refund? I heard that.
Yes. I so happy. So, what about your businesses and everything like that? Yes.
So, my main business, I'm revamping that actually. Like, we're gonna rebrand, new name, same products, just a little bit better, and that'll be hopefully by September. I mean, it's coming up pretty fast. We're working on it. I'm working really fast. That's probably why I'm tired. I'm just drained. I've been partying. I've been working. I've been working out. I'm and I'm getting a divorce. Yay, I guess.
Oh. I'm sure some people gonna be trying to contact me like, well, what's going on with her divorce? She didn't say it, so I'm not gonna pry.
I don't know what's going on with my divorce. I was blindsided. It was like, happy birthday, I'm sending papers. All right.
He just slapped you with it like that? Like,
oh, he met someone.
She must lick his colon.
I mean, that's his type, so that's always been his type.
The colon cleanser.
Well, porn stars. Or at least porn star looking people. He actually, you know what's funny? He slept with Hazel Eve. That was messy. That was real messy. It was a long. It was a very, very long time. She had her original nose long time ago.
So he was.
It was actually like right before me, so it's not.
What? Damn it. Hold on. Oh my God, you guys. Did you hear that? Like, are you kidding me? Huh? Husband did that? Yeah, that was juicy and it was getting very juicy. And it was like, you know what? Shut up. So it kind of off.
I think that this past birthday just gave me an extra layer of I don't give a fuck. I've learned that like when women get older, we just lose our fucks. Like even if you have fucks, you start to slowly they just seep out. It's kind of like they dissipate. You know what I mean? Like how you lose sweat in your sleep, you lose fucks as you age. And I didn't have very many fucks to begin with, so you know I'm real low on fucks.
Me too. You definitely gotta put in some work.
I'm in this space in my life where like I give my own money, I take care of my own shit, I play with my own power tools. Like I don't need nobody for nothing. So my husband and I were already it was some bullshit anyway. Like we've been married since 2009. He's always been a hoe. I mean, to be fair, I was a hoe too, but we had an understanding within our wholeness.
Right.
Like the understanding was when I asked for a divorce, he goes, no, because you don't want to be with anybody else. And I was like, all right, cool. And then he asked for a divorce, and I'm like, wait, bitch, what?
Oh. Got my eyes watering up.
I mean, I'm salty, but I'm only salty because, bitch, when I asked,
It was like, oh, you can't go, but it's okay for him to do it.
right. And I dropped all my hoes, so I'm kind of like,
the hell no, that's an ass.
I mean, not when I say all.
The importance.
Yeah.
I feel you.
All the cute new ones.
Damn. Had to start over. Like, what the
Now
dumbass.
Right. Okay, I don't have to start over. All I gotta do is, pick up the phone, but I don't really want to do that. I had like committed mentally to not,
Right. Exactly.
And now I'm committed, so.
Dang. And I'm like, when you're smart, you're intelligent, you're pretty, you're definitely talented like a mug. You are multitask like crazy. I'm like, she got going on.
We got to figure something out because I can't hear you. Can we wait? I wonder if I'm about to send you an email real quick.
Okay.
So that we don't have to keep, because this is like fucking up your video, isn't it?
I can hear you, but then it'll just go.
So I wasn't actually deaf in a past life like I thought, because I totally thought I was going to be able to read your lips just now. I was very wrong.
Okay. You guys. Hopefully we can finish this interview. Let's try it again. This is so much fun. I'm having a ball. I don't know why. I'm having this is the best.
Let me try something else.
Yes, you guys. Briana Latrise. I'm sure you guys have seen her on Growing Up Hip Hop, on the reality show Growing Up Hip Hop. And oh my gosh, she is the stepdaughter also of Mary J. Blige. Yes, and she's here on my channel, Real Dence. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Is she still trying to come back in? And let's see here. Wow, the quality too is
That's
like
that iPhone 11, baby.
Whoa,
really cute.
Pow, pow, pow.
Just a little bit, you know what I mean? Just a little bit.
There you go, right? So are you
I need to get in the shower. Say what?
Are you still in LA?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I just got back from Atlanta, so I'm here at home, chilling, living my best life, trying to keep it clean.
We got dust
but
pants.
I somehow already messed it up. Look at this nigga here. Just look at this. Just look at this.
Look at what happened. The iPhone 11. What is going on? Okay, she's coming back. She's coming back.
I tried to get fancy. I'm sorry. I tried to get fancy.
It's all right.
So
I'm just glad you're here with
let
us.
me ask you something, Brett. How many plates are you gonna use today? You gonna eat the entire loaf of bread? Like this is what your fourth sandwich? All right, I'm just saying. Like I don't even understand how you eat inside a house and home and you skinny. It don't make sense. Talk to your Jamaican ancestors and tell them to figure it out, or put some money on the books. I have ancestors. Okay, well, you know. I like.
Did he say you don't have ancestors?
Yep. Yep. I made him. With my body. My seed right there.
He really said he don't have ancestors.
That's what he said.
Oh my God.
That's what he said. He's the first of his kind.
I'm done right now. I'm so done. I done heard it all.
Try living with it. He's making his own sandwich with dirty hands. I will never be able to eat that loaf of bread again. I just, I mean, it's cool. Did you just sneeze into it? Yep.
I sneezed in the cabinet.
Oh my goodness.
Even better. So you've contaminated our entire pantry. That's amaze balls. Thanks. Thanks so much. Nothing, small child. Go on, make your sandwich. The joys of motherhood.
I love him. He's a natural comedian.
He told me the other day that I was overreacting to something, to which he may have been correct, but I didn't need him to out me in front of the people in the room. Like, he also told me I got ready for a date a couple weeks ago. He was like, "Huh, you look good, better than I anticipated." Oh my God. So for every troll who thinks that I'm not humble, please. I'm humbled daily, like almost hourly, by the seed that I created. So, there's that.
He definitely. Oh, whatever woman ends up with him, oh my goodness, she's surely gonna have to be with the shits.
Listen, first of all, there are rules in this house. If she can't read and she can't cook and she does not clean like mommy can clean, she is not allowed in this house. Period. But then also he gonna be a whole player because his uncles, his influences, like my trainer sees him every day, obviously, because that's my trainer. Them two niggas together, they're not allowed to go anywhere without me. Yeah, I got me fucked up if y'all gonna use each other to pull females. Okay, he is 6. I'm gonna need you to relax. A woman walked by in the hallway one day when we was all standing in the hall training, and the two of them, everybody got put on punishment. Because I just saw the thoughts between the two of them, and I don't have time.
Lord. Oh my gosh. Wow. So he's already the man of the house.
Yep. A guy came by, a suitor, potential suitor, to drop off ice cream while I was working out one day. I guess it was like a surprise. And he walked up, and my son went, "Oh God, not you." The cold part is I don't like.
No.
The cold part is I don't like dude. So it was just perfect. Me and my trainer were working so hard to hold it in because it was so organic and it was so perfectly timed. His timing is impeccable. It's impeccable.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, I'm sure that man was like, holy shit.
Bless him, he tried to, I got you, baby. He tried to save face and be like, "Oh, 7, you gonna do me like that?" And 7 rolled his eyes and walked away. He was like, "I'm not doing you like anything ever, sir. My mama told you she didn't like you." Bye. It was amazing. Friggin' incredible. I was like, "Well, I'm set." Yes. Anybody
That's
else?
all you can do at that point.
Anybody else? Anybody at all? Okay, cool. Be smart.
Like,
Just be
okay,
smart.
next.
Basically, it's amazing.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Oh man, I just love it. Oh my god.
I must say, I'm actually proud. Like, I feel like I did a good job there.
Yeah, yeah, he is definitely intelligent. He is wow. Beyond his years for sure.
He's making his own sandwich.
That is too sweet. That is like
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop snitching. Jeez, that's something to be proud of. It's 30-year-olds who can't cook for themselves.
ain't that the truth. Don't even know
They
how to
literally
boil
got 2
water.
dozen years on you, and they post matings. Post matings, really? Post matings, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Are you even listening? No,
Nah,
not at all, huh?
no. He's done with that conversation.
Definitely doing his own thing right now, and he's
Yeah.
talking to himself.
Look, he's like, I said my piece, I said what I said, and I'm done. I love it. That's awesome.
It's kind of cool having a child who's that independent, but also at moments I'm like, this is lonely. Like, it's a whole nother person in the house. Maybe I shouldn't have got the dual master situation, because he don't leave his room unless he wants to, and that's rare. Like, he has to need something, and that's rare. He can feed himself. He gets his own breakfast. I woke up this morning and I was so juiced to make like breakfast, because I woke up at 3 a.m. So I already had my breakfast, but I went back to sleep for a little bit. And I woke up like, you want some pancakes? He's like, I already ate. I just came to check on you.
Oh, that's awesome that he came to check on you. Usually, a lot of kids they're like, "I'm good. Whatever you do, whatever."
Now he's pretty sweet. He checks on me, like if I'm stretching with my trainer, or something, and I sound like I'm in distress. He'll be like, "Are you hurting her? That might be too." He's dope.
Nice.
Wow,
He's dope.
that is awesome. I love that. I only have girls.
No, nope. Prayed for a boy. There's a certain kind of freedom you have when you have a younger boy. You know what I mean? A younger girl, like, that's just stressful. I can leave him with his homies and he'll be straight, and I'm not worried about it. I wouldn't want to leave. You know what I mean? Like, and I have mostly guy friends anyway.
Right.
So with a little girl, I would have been completely alienated. Like, I don't even know how to kick it with women. My 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 best friend, the female best friend, lives in the Bahamas. My other female friends are like, I have to do them in very tiny doses. Very tiny doses. Because one of them, God bless her, she was like, I'm going to teach you to shop. And I was like, I know how to shop. She was like, for clothes. And I was like, shade? All right.
Ooh.
So we go shopping, and I threw a whole fucking tantrum after hour 2.5.
No.
No, I freaked the fuck out in public. I yelled at the lady mopping, because I was like, how the fuck are you still mopping? We've been here for ages. I'm hungry. I need a margarita. Fuck this bitch. Ha! She had to go through every single rack in the store. I said, sis, you were looking for a white dress. Why the fuck are we looking in the fall clearance section? She did teach me how to shop, though. I'll give her that. I just never want to do it again. So it's workout gear for me all the time.
Oh my gosh. I gotta give me a little workout.
Stress me. I wear this shit to the club.
Well, I've seen people that wear panties to the club too.
Oh, all right. Well, hey, to each their own.
And then they had the nerve to call them what, boy shorts? I'm like, no, bitch, those are fucking panties. The fuck? Ew.
Again, to each their own.
We like, what? You in the club or won't go to the strip club? Oh no, I'm not a stripper. I can't tell.
It's funny, in Atlanta, all the servers are dressed like that. I mean, every club I went to, and we hit about 6 a night, and I was there for 6 nights. I think I saw most of Atlanta. And then half of it I was drunk, so I don't even really remember. I don't know. We was everywhere. I saw pictures on my homeboy's Instagram earlier and was like, I feel left out. When did y'all go there? He was like, bitch, you took the pictures.
Oh,
I said, that wasn't me. That was tequila.
that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
I had long left, maybe 2 clubs prior. So there's that.
I'm so glad I was like, hold on.
Really just doing his own thing.
He said,
Sebby, you good?
Yes.
Okay, my bad. Okay, I said my bad. Jeez.
he said yes with the bloop. He threw it at you. Yes.
Because why is you bothering me? You see, I'm chilling.
I love it. I just love it. He is too cute, man. He is so darn cute. Oh my gosh.
I got lucky.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Very rare. Very rare.
Yeah.
I just asked you if your food was good. Calm my thing. You better check yourself. It's only cute till it's not.
I already did.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
All day.
Yeah, are you going to be filming? Are you going to be filming?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be another season of the show. I haven't decided. Negotiations haven't started, so I won't know until my contract looks right.
But tell them, bitch, I'm a star.
They know what it is.
They know. They know. They
They know
know.
what it is. They just need to come correct. I'm going to have an adult beverage if you don't mind. I just realized I don't have to work out tomorrow.
Oh, adult beverage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, I need to come out there.
Sammy, you put this water in the freezer?
Yeah.
Oh, I just didn't realize you could reach that high. I don't even know who you are anymore.
You can probably climb onto the roof.
Listen, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised when he was 2. He said, my arms are longer now. When he was 2, I once found him at 3 in the morning, stripped naked, laying on top of a very high counter in a pile of cookie crumbs. He went to sleep fully clothed in a onesie, but none of your business.
There you go. Oh my goodness.
Girl, it's mommy's water. It's adult water made of juniper berries. And it does the exact opposite of water.
I know.
He being petty because he knows there's an audience.
He says, I know.
Is that water? He know what it is. It's the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
What? You the one who want to interrupt my conversation. So since you want to be involved, go on and be involved now.
Don't tell her that.
Well, then be invisible, like good kids from prior generations.
Fine.
I was supposed to be seen and not heard. You just be all over the place like you the star. No,
Why?
because that trick is not funny, and Uncle Nate shouldn't have taught you that.
You didn't taught me.
Oh, right. You taught him. All right.
Oh, hell no.
You see why I drink?
What the hell? Oh, you off the chain. I love it though.
All damn day, every day. I be tired. Oh, I be tired.
He's like, no, you're not smarter than me.
One time, no, I got him once. He said something like, I'm smart. And I was like, your mama's smart. And he was like, threw him all the way off.
Like, dang. What's my comeback?
Right. And it's rare that I catch him, because he be catching me. He catch, post workout and whatnot. I'm not all the way at my wits. I got to warm up again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
like shower, wash off the dust and the sweat. But God bless it. That's the stuff.
Oh
So
man, you
anyway,
make me
why don't
sad.
I do this? Here's what we're gonna do since we're doing a little exclusive one. Let's go introduce you to the real me, right? So I play that little role on TV where I'm an Uber bitch, and I play it on Instagram because it makes me my monies. But in
Right.
real life, I'm a whole nerd. I read books all day. I experiment with hydroponics indoors all day. Like, I study all day. I listen to vinyl because it sounds better than everything else, but I do have studio equipment because I make my own music and I mix records for friends and things. I paint all day. I smoke CBD, not marijuana anymore, unless it's a sativa dominant hybrid, and that's on a rare occasion. It's got to be like my birthday. You know what I
Wow.
mean? Or like somebody's birthday, or I'm just real, real drunk and I need to mellow out, so I'm smoke some weed. But I garden all day. Whoa, you scared me, baby. I got you new reeds for your saxophone. Well, it's my saxophone. So, this is my garden.
Oh man. Oh my goodness.
Yep. Yeah, here living my best life. Little studio setup. All the paintings in the house are either mine or my child's. There's one that was a gift from somebody else. It's my art space. It's embarrassing right now, so we're not gonna go over there because that's I have to. My job was to clean that today, but I looked at it and was like, no, fuck out of here. But I do like 6 foot paintings and whatnot.
Oh damn, that's dope.
That's oil, 6 feet, but it's not done because oil takes forever to dry. I also, like I said, I experiment with hydroponics, so I grow shit in his room too, like vegetables and things, and occasionally flowers. But these are veggies from my garden. I picked those yesterday because I was gonna replant the seed. So I just be in here chilling. We don't leave. This is since prior to quarantine too. We weren't homebound because people told us to be. We were homebound because why else? Like why go outside? If I don't need to go, if I don't need to drop him off at school, there's nothing we need outside except the ocean.
There you go.
We
There you
chilling,
go.
and I run my whole business from inside of my crib too. It does make it quite small, and I have like 5 bookshelves in here, so we running out of space.
So are they trying to send him to school with the pandemic going on?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to people's. I figured he's just gonna be real good with his hands and slick with his mouth, but he can't read because I can't teach him. So
Oh, he probably can.
no, he's a. I'm trying to. I'm looking into getting him a private tutor. Because he does better with one-on-one since his brain moves real fast. He's like his mama. We don't. We be like, this is uninteresting. I took
Right.
him out of school before the pandemic because of that reason. Because he wasn't learning anything. Like every day I come home and I'd be like, he'd come home and I said, "What you learn?" He'd go, "Everything," and then I'd pop quiz his ass and he'd be like, "What?" So my thoughts were, "What are you learning?" But I'm the one who taught him, like how to plant seeds and grow things, how to cook, certain little things. Like, luckily for him, I went to culinary school. I went to school for sound engineering. I went to school for massage therapy. His aunt is a physical therapist, and I study anatomy in my spare time because I get bored. I study the law when I get bored. You know what I mean? I can teach him art therapy since I wrote the curriculum for a high school a few years back. I can teach him color theory since I do that in my spare time in tutoring sessions. I can teach him quite a bit. It's just certain fundamentals I'm gonna have to pay somebody to do. But he don't like people no way. So when I asked him if
Oh,
he wanted to go back to school, he was like, "For what? I have friends." Okay, baby.
wow. Hey, geniuses come from.
I make my own body butters. I can make my own perfume. I make my own conditioners. I buy some sometimes because I'll be lazy. But if I have extra avocados on hand about to go bad, we get it in. And that shit works better than the store brand stuff, if you ask me, because I can control what goes into it. Hair be shiny and shit. I make my own damn hair gel. I make anything we need, basically, and we have everything to do it almost all the time.
Dang, I wish I had those skills.
That's because I don't really fuck with people.
Damn, well, you gonna have to teach me
I mean, like, I do, but I prefer quality over quantity. So right now, there are literally like 3 people in my life: my assistant, my sister, and my personal trainer. And my sister's in the Bahamas. So, with all that free time outside of me and him time, I just be doing creative shit. And then a lot of the reason I do things the way I do and I'm able to do so many things is when I was young and I had no home and I had no money, I had to figure some shit out. If you needed something, you had to figure it the fuck out. And
That's
one of
right.
the dopest lessons my father ever taught me was figure it out. Like when I was a child and I couldn't figure out how to spell something, he'd be like, figure it out. Nigga, how? The dictionary. But if I can't read it, how am I gonna spell it? Figure it out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
in hindsight, I totally understood. As a parent now, I understand why my parents were like, I don't know, nigga, go figure it out. But that was actually extremely beneficial for a child like me and a child like him, because it teaches you independence and to be resourceful. And then now, like I said, if I need something, like one of my friends called me maybe 10, 12 years ago, and he was like, look, you could teach a man to fish. I mean, you could give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day, but if you teach a nigga to fish, he'll eat forever.
Right.
And I'm going to expand upon that in a moment. But he was like, I will invest in your business. If you come to me with a business plan, I'll give you a week. I called that nigga. I got in the shower. I went to wash my hair and I did not like my homegirl shampoo. About 7 hours later, I had a full business plan. I had learned how to make shampoo. I learned how to make Castile soap by default, make conditioner, what different things did for your hair and whatnot. And I had taught myself a very basic level of aromatherapy and essential oil blending. And I presented it to him and he went, God damn, bitch. I said you had a week. Like, to this day, I still work with that man. I just got off the phone with him, actually. He was trying to invest in my business some more. But he thinks that I'm the Black Martha Stewart because everybody knows if you need something, call Briana.
That's right.
She'll show you how to do it. I had a friend who was shot when we first met. Right before we met, maybe 5 months before we met, he had been shot in his abdomen, and the muscles
Oh,
hadn't closed. So it had created a very extreme what do you call that when your muscles separate? A hernia.
right.
Well, I had been studying herbs since I was a child, and I think it's just always innately been in me. And I knew that comfrey root could help with that, so I made up a little concoction and whatnot, and I told him to apply it often. That nigga, he still calls me to this day about all kinds of shit. He'd be like, "Look, I got this rash. Send me a picture. And what have you been eating?"
So
So
you're his personal like go-to lady. Like, okay, I know she knows something. I have something
they
that'll
call
help.
me the Hood Witch Doctor. It's an inside joke. At first, I used to be offended because my last place was much bigger. And before, I had 2 entrances. So you come in at the bottom, and when you get to the top of the stairs, it'd be this really big painting. There were a bunch of paintings, actually, of mine up that hallway. But then there was this crazy big bookshelf, and it was just lined with jars of herbs. And it looks like you're entering a witch's den. So then when you open the second door, there's always some incense burning. I make my own incense blends, right? So, like, they're loose
Okay.
incense. I also make sticks as well. I just don't do that as often. But I have several different types and kinds for different reasons. So, and I burn them in cauldrons sometimes.
Ah,
So people be like, wait a minute, bitch, are you a witch?
are you a witch? Like what?
And in my last place, like, you know how above your cabinets you have a space up here? So, like, you see the space up there? Oops, sorry.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
The last place, it was lined with jars full of, like, it looked crazy because I'll show you. The jars would look like this. Like, you don't really know what's in it. It could be like it
Oh.
could be fruit, but it could be animal parts. I'm
Yeah.
like, bitch, what are you doing in here? I was making medicine.
So they were like, she's on some weird science shit.
But then when they realized, like, if you kick it with me consistently, you'll be like, this bitch is never sick. She heals like Wolverine. Like, what the fuck is going on? Season 2 of Growing Up Hip Hop, this jealous little boyfriend named Iman Omari. Because I'm sorry, did I do that backwards? I was supposed to cough through it, right? Remember when I told you my fucks were seeping out?
I take the fifth.
Well, he got jealous because he wasn't his career wasn't getting the attention he deserved. And then here I popped up. I was his support system and his little backbone, or one of, because I'm pretty sure he had other hoes. I don't be giving a fuck about that. We'll talk about my philosophies in a moment. But he got mad and bashed my face in out of jealousy one day.
Ooh.
And the show, I was like, well, what's the smartest way to do this? Because I posted it on Instagram so that whatever bitch he was going to leave me to go to would understand what she was dealing with before she let it in her home. So it was a warning to my fellow sistren. But then also I forgot by default, my niggas is going to see this. And I got real homies that do real things. So a couple of them called me, was like, green light. And I said, that's just stupid. If you do that, that's just stupid. It's way too obvious. Let's not do that. Give me a moment. Let me get over this concussion and figure out what I'm gonna do. Because my face wouldn't stop leaking. But I thought about it and I was like, this nigga's so goddamn stupid. I'm gonna just put him on TV. So I called the creator of the show and was like, hey, I got a story for you. I was only supposed to do 2 episodes, like a cameo. But I was like, fuck it. Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna triple my check, and this is the story. And I sent him a picture of my face, and he went, can we tell the tabloids? I said, do whatever the fuck you gotta do. Just make sure you get this nigga back on camera so you can tell him himself.
Right. And I remember that too. I remember seeing, I'm like, the fuck? What?
Yo, it was funny because the producers at the time, there was a different set of producers, and they were like, Briana, this isn't safe. And I was like, well, wasn't safe was living with this motherfucker. You think I'm scared now? It's like 50 of y'all. He don't want you to see his demon. He ain't. Watch him. He gonna be a bitch and run. Trust me. They did not believe me. But the crazy thing is the counselor was so dope because he pulled me aside and was like, yo, did he really did this to you? I was like, I would never lie about that shit. That's not me. I'm not that chick. I don't like to cause extra stress. I don't bother my baby's father at all. If he send money, he do. Leave me alone. Boyfriends and whatnot. So back to my philosophies. How do I put this? I like peaceful situations. I like to be a peaceful situation. I'm rowdy in general. I like to play fight. You feel me? When I work out, I get a little extra aggressive and I want to box you a little bit sometimes. I kickbox with my baby. So as it pertains to my romantical relationships and things, I fight my friends, like for fun. My guy friends, like we really fight for fun. As it pertains to my romantical relationships, when you walk through that fucking door, I want your dinner ready. I want it hot. I want to be clean and ready for you. The house should be at least as straightened up as it can be in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And when I was with his father, we were both bartenders. So I would make sure, because in New York, you know, the pipes get cold and shit. I would make sure that the water was hot so that by the time he got in, he could get straight into the shower. And I had cocoa butter melted down so I could massage him before he went to sleep.
Oh, that's you a good ass woman.
That's who I am. Now, let me add on a little extra. I don't like being lied to.
That's right.
Because I feel like you're cheating me from the entire experience. I want to know who you really are. If you's a hoe, nigga. I married one. On our wedding day, he had a bitch on the ground. I swear to God, she was outside like this. Reading scriptures from the fucking Bible, screaming, don't marry her. So I'm not worried about that. I've had boyfriends who had other girlfriends at the same time. I bought their Christmas gifts.
Right. We have a viewer that has a question. She says, are you a Virgo?
Mm-mm. My birthday was a few days ago, baby. And you're looking amazeballs is a full lion.
You that one, baby. You that one.
That's why my hair is always wild and unkempt. Because I don't give a fuck. I don't even know how. I try. I do. It lasts about 30 seconds. Then I'd be like, yeah, you said what now? Back to my philosophies. I was raised that if a man, well, let me not say I was raised, because it took a lot of life experience to understand this fact. Men are essentially like hounds, right?
Right. They are.
They always want, they're really like little boys too at times, because it's like, ooh, new, shiny, bright. Even though they know that it's not what they got at home, and it's probably never going to be, but they still just want to touch it a little bit. I'm okay with the curiosity. I'm okay with you doing what you do. My thing is, you need to keep me safe and protected, period, because that's your fucking job. The day a bitch comes to my door, calls my phone, comes to my job, interrupts any aspect of our life whatsoever, get it
That's
together
right.
before both of you die.
There you go.
Period. Other than that, I don't give a shit. I just don't want to catch nothing, and don't bring no fucking babies home. Unless I
That's
ask you
what.
to. Unless I ask you to. It's a whole nother story then.
Woo. That would be a mutual agreement as well. Like, okay, bring home a baby.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I ask you to bring home a baby, fine. But you shouldn't be fucking bitches raw because you're protecting me. Remember? I ain't saying you're never going to make mistakes. We all make mistakes.
That's right. We all do.
Um,
That's for sure.
it takes a certain level of like, first of all, you have to be really self-assured to maneuver the way I do as it pertains to my relationships. And I will tell you this, you need to be really ready for a lot of bullshit too, because, and the bullshit, you would think that since I approach things so blunt and honestly, that it wouldn't come with a bunch of bullshit. The problem is men don't believe me.
Right.
Because a lot of women say that shit and they think that shit. And then they get in that shit and they be like, wait a minute. So you're going to spend the night with her? Please go spend the night with her. I'm going to clean my house. I got some other shit to do anyway.
Oh, that's a question.
What is it like dating non-industry men? As opposed to dating industry men, I don't really date industry men. I like real niggas. She wanna fuck with the woo.
That's what I'm talking about.
No,
Ow.
like I need a nigga who don't want to be in the spotlight like that. And if he is already, that's fine. But 9 out of the 10 that I've met, you know what I'm saying? Like for they couldn't hang with me no way because they'd have to tell the truth.
Right.
And they'd be scared that I'm going to tell their truth. But my thing is, if you're already walking in your truth, what's the issue with me talking about my truth? For example, one of the realest niggas I ever dated. Now, he was fucking psycho, and our relationship was completely toxic. And yes, he stabbed me. Yes, he's in prison. But that is one of my best fucking friends, and I love him until forever. I was talking to him the other day, and I told him I'm writing a memoir. And I was like, so obviously you have a starring role. He was like, bring it, run it, do it. Let's go. And I was like, cool. Well, I was gonna let you read it first because you're in my circle of trust. He was like, I'm not scared at all. He was like, I'm fully aware of what happened and I already know what you're going to say. And I'm aware that you have your side. You know what I mean? Because I perceived things how I perceived them, where he perceived them how he perceived, because it's highly likely that like he felt threatened when I pulled that knife on him and he snatched it and stabbed me. I mean, he had just broke a broomstick across my face, though. So, like, come on.
Damn. He was really testing you, like.
No, he wasn't testing me. He was trying to knock me the fuck out, but I don't stay down very long.
There you go. Shit,
I don't stay
give
down.
up now. I'm gonna bite your motherfucking ankles.
Just saying. He taught me some shit. I was gonna stay alive, baby.
There you go.
I told my mom that the other day. This nigga, my mother gonna call me yesterday and be like, so you're back from Atlanta? I was like, yes, girl. She said, well, I was worried. And I was like, what? Or no. She said I was concerned. And I was like, why are you scared? And she's like, I'm not scared. I was just worried. And I was like, Ma, that's like the same thing. Anxiety is anxiety, sis. What are you even scared of? I'm a grown ass woman. You think somebody's gonna kidnap me? Or no. She said something like, well, what if you were sex trafficked or whatever? I was like, Ma, as many times as I've been kidnapped, like, do you really think I'm not going to get away? She goes, well, this time it would be different. No, bitch. You can't do all the shit I did. And honestly, if that should happen, you need to start thinking like, well, this, we were warned. Ain't the first time, nigga.
Ain't that the truth? That motherfucker had a dude put me in his trunk of his car.
So there's a safety latch in most newer trunks, right? It's the old cars you got to be worried about. You just got to find that shit. And then also you can kick out all right, we're not doing this. But you can often kick out a tail light and wait for help.
Shit, bitch. God, kick that damn trunk wide the hell over. Oh,
shit.
Get out of here.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Oh hell, boy, he didn't know who he was fucking with for real. He see
You
this
know,
smile. He was like, "Oh, you got such a pretty smile." Like,
it's funny. One of my closest friends, he and I were talking. I was telling him that same thing I just told you, and he was like, "No, that wasn't it. We were in the mall in Atlanta, and we kept going to several different malls, and we went to one where a woman told me, she was like, you might not want to go there. It's real hood." And I was like, "Nope, that's where I want to go. I'm looking for a Baps outfit." So we went there because my niggas was looking for shoes too, and I ventured off because that's what I do always. I like to roll dolo, so I let them go look for their shoes. I went to go look for my little stripper heels, couldn't find them, and after a while, I realized I was being followed a lot. Like, it was mostly little thirsty niggas, just kind of, that uneasy, like, yo, you need to back the fuck up because I'm out of town and I don't want to do what I would do if it was LA. If it's LA, I'm gonna cuss you out and be ready to fight you. If it's New York, I'm gonna cuss you out and be ready to fight you because I know it's nothing. You know what I mean? I'm sure I know somebody.
right.
But I ran up to my boys that I was with and was like, yo, what the fuck? Y'all just gonna leave me alone for real, and maneuver all through this bitch like I won't get kidnapped? My homie looked at me with all sincerity and was like, bitch, if you get kidnapped, they're bringing you home.
Then you return to sender. Express at that.
He was like, the second you start talking, you know what the craziest part about that is? When I was a child, I said something. I always threatened, like, what if I get kidnapped? I always threatened. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I said it to my mom one day because she lost me in the store, and I was pissed. And I made the store call her over the loudspeaker, and she's like, God damn it, this is embarrassing, because I knew how to find her. I was just fucking lazy. Fuck you. And I didn't want to keep up with you. I was looking at the goddamn dolls, and I was gonna stay here until you bought me one. Okay?
Oh my God.
Because I ripped Barbie's head off and she needed to be replaced, and then I colored the other Barbie because I was tired of them white bitches. But long story short, I said something, I screamed something like, what if I get kidnapped? She said, Briana, I swear to God, if anyone ever kidnapped you, they'd give you back. And I don't know if that like set a precedent, like it just, planted a seed in my mind, because when the first time I actually got kidnapped, I was sitting in the back, right, at Child Locks and some more shit, and I'm looking at these two niggas. I'm in Oakland. I'm looking at these two niggas, and they smoking, and I was like, is that perp? Y'all perp is fire up here. Can I hit that? So I'm smoking they blunt with them, and I'm low-key facing their blunt, like I'm taking it to the head, and I'm like, so let me get this straight. Y'all kidnap pretty bitches, and you put them on, I'm assuming y'all gonna take me to Telegraph, like E14, right? Okay. So you take me there, and I hop into John's car. What's gonna stop me from going to the police and being like, these two black men in this car with the license plate, blah, 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 they put me in this motherfucker and told me to go work for them. Them niggas hit a U-turn so fast. It brought me right back to the donut spot where they found me like, this bitch talk too much. She made us think. We don't have time for this.
Like, hell no, we ain't dealing with this shit.
Now,
you want somebody scared.
On a serious note, though, obviously sex trafficking is it's apparently a real big issue. It's a problem. Being kidnapped, being a woman, and just being undervalued and treated wrongly is a serious issue. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not sorry, but I choose to live my life in bouts of humor. If I was to not take everything as a fucking joke, or make everything a goddamn joke after I've survived it, then I'd be dead. Right. Half the time I joke through it. Oh, so you gonna kill me? One time I don't know if you want one more story.
I do.
About how insane I really am. This is why my dudes fuck with me so tough, right? And why I have mostly guy friends. I'm still a woman. I'm not at all by any means, and I'm not gay, for the record, to clear that shit up. I ain't never been gay. I done slept with a couple bitches, but it wasn't because I was gay. Just adventurous. I mean, like, come on. We're all trying to figure ourselves out. I thought I might have been gay because I couldn't understand why I related to men better.
Right.
But after having a baby, I found my womanhood and my curves. I mean, they were always there, but I found them.
Oh, yeah.
So one time I had this family that there were always families that took me in and, treated me like family. So one of their children was DJing somewhere on the east side here in LA. And I was like, okay, cool. It's super dangerous. So I'm probably going to get shot. Let me put on my good clothes, which was skinny jeans, chucks, and a wife beater. And I went down to the party, but I think I missed a turn and I ended up at a biker club. And
Oh.
I had made shrimp scampi for them, right? And I only had one fork and one Tupperware thing because I was living with this Russian that this prostitute. All right, it's too much. So I only have one fork is my point. And I'm walking up and I'm like, hey, I think I'm lost. Can you help me? And she goes, ask my daddy over there. And I was like, all right, cool, in the biker club. So I go ask this old man on a bike and he's like, damn, nigga, you fine. And I'm already irritated, okay? I had to miss my turn. I'm on the east side. I'm a west side baby for sure. What the fuck are we doing here? You niggas is dusty and old. Are you really hollering at me when I could be your grandchild? Bitch, I'm 20 years old. Ew. He said something like, you stank ass bitch. And I was like, fuck you, bitch. And I threw the fork at his face. It's crazy. That's crazy. I was mad. I was very mad. And I had a really bad temper. You think it's bad? No, I had a temper for real. So I'm mad. Now I'm mad that I lost the fork. So I'm cussing and fucking kicking up dust and shit. I get in my car. I speed off. I damn near tried to run this nigga bike now. I find the right address, right? And I park. I was infamous for making my own parking spaces. So I make a space right in front, like right past the walkway, because I don't want to walk too far because I'm irritated now. And there's no telling what an extra 10 feet could do with my attitude. So, and it's a lot of east side bitches in here. And I don't really want them problems. Bitches like to scratch and pull hair and shit. Bitch, my hair is real at the time. I feel like one day I'm going to use this face to make some money when I feel like it. So just let's not. But I go in with all the attitude and was like, fuck this shit. Here's your food. I lost the fork. I'm mad as fuck. I'm going home. I love y'all. I walk outside, and as soon as I bend the corner to walk to the car from the door, everybody's running that way, right? And I look that way like, oh, they're running from a gun. Damn it. I turn around, and the gun is in my face. Little snub nose, I'll never forget. Little revolver. And I fucking snapped. What the fuck is wrong with you? You stupid motherfucker. That's why we can't get nowhere as people, you dumb bitch. Go read a fucking book. You ain't even holding the motherfucking gun right. You gonna fuck around and miss and hit somebody you ain't supposed to hit. Fuck you, bitch ass, fake ass Crip. Woo! I went off. I looked to the right and his homies is in the car dying laughing because I went off like somebody grandma. Like all of my ancestors at the same time were screaming at him.
More than likely.
He was like, I ain't never seen nobody put a gun down so bewildered and so slowly. And I kept cussing. I was like, motherfucker, and walked past him and got in my car and drove the fuck off. Oh my God. When I got home, well, it wasn't my home, but when I got to where I was staying, I told the little Russian kid what happened. Because I'm still hot. I'm still cussing. I cussed all the way from the east side to the beach. All the way. I was mad as fish grease. Hot. When I told him what happened, he looked at me and was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, the fuck is wrong with them? Then mind you, come to find out later, the Russian crazy. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. It's a Russian. If I can do some things to a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now them, yeah, they ain't no joke. They ain't not no joke now.
Nah, he ran into a whole crib with an AK for me when I told him that what they did. Nothing happened.
Oh, okay.
No, all he had to do was draw down on him, and they
Yeah, true.
Mission was accomplished.
No
one was injured, just some egos.
And that's the worst thing to hurt is damn ego. That's just like telling somebody you got a little ass dick. They're like,
I don't do that. You get beat up for that. Well, that's not true. I'll tell you got a little dick if you acting like you got a little dick. But I would never tell my nigga that, especially if it's not true.
Well, if it's not true, it's not true. But if
it is true, you damn sure don't want to say it. That nigga will kill you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Some shit will go down. But shit. If you ask for it, you might not like the damn answer.
We've all had different journeys though. I done been hit in the head enough by a couple niggas to be like, nah, it's cool. It's certain shit I'll just keep to myself. We both know you got a little dick, nigga. I don't need to tell you. That's why you act like that.
Exactly. And they always been seen like the ones They got the biggest mouths in the. I'm like,
Compensation.
right, like
Compensation. When white men do it, it's sports cars that they can't drive.
there you go. Right. And you seen the ones with them big giant size tires on their cars? Like, it'll be a car, but they have a monster type tire on it. I'm like, what the hell?
Don't say that because it's a dude that I like, kind of, but he does give me them insecure vibes. Let me tell you
There
something.
you go.
For the person who asked about dating people outside the industry, I will say this. I am in a weird ass catch-22. Like, there's only a certain type of dude that I can date. It has to be an alpha male because I'm an alpha female.
There
And
you go.
the only man I can submit to respectfully, like righteously, is an alpha male. Because there's no reason to submit to a beta when I gotta guide your bitch ass. You making all the wrong moves, nigga. I'm not going down that goddamn tunnel with you. I know it's down there. Come this way. Bring your stupid ass. So you get us both shot up. Alpha male, you ain't gotta do that. Alpha male be like, Briana, you tripping. You right. You right. I heard it. I was tripping. My bad. Let's get in the car before we get arrested. Come on, we out. It just happened the other night. But I can't date just anybody though, because a lot of men have weird ass hangups and insecurities. Like, if I make more money than you, it's a problem. I get attention, it's a problem. Niggas be in my DMs, it's a problem. Like, first of all, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not fucking with strangers on the internet. I mean, unless it's like a woman, like my clients and whatnot. Yes, I've developed friendships and relationships with people with clientele and repeat customers and whatnot. But
Right.
as far as dating a nigga on the, what the fuck I look like? I don't even have a Tinder. I tried that shit one time and it was tragic. I'm gonna just put it like this. I thought I was gonna get raped over a bottle of sriracha flavored vodka that somebody found in their mama back cabin. I don't listen.
What?
Yeah, no, we're just not doing it. So if you ever see a dating profile of me, it's not me. I promise you. I will never, ever, ever be that desperate.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, the online dating, a lot of times it does end in tragic stories.
I,
Usually.
I wouldn't know. I mean, that one incident, and that was enough for me. I was like, you don't even look like, all right, I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, and a lot of it be entrapment. A lot
I
of it.
bet. Well,
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, here we go.
the only way, well, that's not true. I have slid in a couple DMs, but the DMs I slid in were like, nah, I've been watching you for a second. I see how you
Right.
move. I'm gonna go ahead and give you my number. We gonna FaceTime so I can make sure it's you. And then when I happen to be in your city, you can meet me where I'm at.
There you go. Yeah, that's right. Put it on your terms.
Mhm.
Yeah, damn
So
right.
for all the ladies out here, the ball is always in your court. Don't ever think it's not. And if for half a second you feel an inkling of this ain't right, it's not right, sis.
Exactly.
Please let me
And
tell you, it's not right.
right. And then the one I've seen a lot of females, they'll turn around and make excuses why. Well, he just
First of all, you can't make no excuse for nobody else. You shouldn't be accepting excuses at all, period. I'm gonna put it like this, because I kick it with some really real niggas. Like real,
that's
excuse me. Let me rectify that. I actually hang out with real men who happen to be real niggas too.
right.
They done gave me so much game. If a man likes you, he's going to do whatever it is to do what he needs to do to see you, be with you, or whatever the case. If he ain't that interested, he gonna fall by the wayside. If he's scared, he might also fall by the wayside, but he will still make a little bit more of an effort. And you need to be cautious of that too, because fear will fuck everything in your life up.
Yeah.
Period. Every move you want to make, fear will stop that if you allow it. Everything. Anything you try to do, if you let fear be a factor, it will get in the way. Therefore, if you allow the person you intend to partner with, because let's be clear about what we're doing here, ladies. If you are trying to be with a man, you are trying to develop some form of a partnership. And if that's not what you're doing, then kudos to you, ho, get paid. Don't get played. My little gems of wisdom. Anyway, my bad. I feel like I took over your whole situation.
It's all good. I'm telling you, boy, this is matter. This has been the most fun I've had in a little while.
Did you have any specific questions? Because I just went on a whole little rant. Real
Well,
quick.
just I wanted us to vibe like we just did, and I've
Which is the
been
best way.
exactly, and I am not what's called a. I want the dirt. I want the tea.
You're not messy. Yeah.
Right? Exactly. I
I mean,
want
I
it.
kicked this thing off with a little mess, but it was my mess. So, it ain't that serious. Like, if you notice, you didn't even know I had a husband. So I'll never out him and say who he is or whatever, because that's not his thing. He never really wanted to be in the spotlight at all, ever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even when I offered it. So I wasn't going to say who he was or nothing. But, yo, he a fine asshole, too. That's what gets me. Ugh.
Don't that just get you like, oh
Girl,
wait.
sis, and he got wait, sis, and he got an English accent.
Ooh.
I swore I was done with him at the top of the year, and then he called and was like, babes, listen, let me tell you what happened, babes. I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, ugh. So you said your family wants you to have a baby, right? All right, we could do that. I already booked the flight. I'm going to be there in April. And then COVID said, no, sis.
I know, right? Oh
Don't
man.
do it. I'm glad. Yo, if you really pay attention, life always works out in your favor when you look at it the right way.
That's true.
Like, had I gone, had COVID not happened and I went, I'd be pregnant right now and I'd be miserable. I'd be fat. I'd be annoyed. But to keep it funky, I have a little I have a somebody that's like the perfect situation. It's like a real man. He don't press my line about nothing. There's an understanding is what there is. Use
There
is
you
free.
go.
Me, we are golden.
There you go.
And I work out daily. You know what I mean? Then most men get intimidated by my trainer.
They probably think the two of you are more than, or either training on something else.
Ew. He's my That was funny. He's a real fucking friend though. Like, that's my dog. You know what I mean? He one of the dudes that gives me advice about my men's. And real
So,
advice. Like, not because old ladies, pay attention. Some of these niggas will play the long con, okay? You gotta watch out for that. Some of them give you advice, and them be the ones who be doing extra favors for you and shit, because they trying to figure out how to get in your good graces. So when that nigga fuck up, they can get in where they fit in. You don't want it. It's usually toxic and it has mommy issues.
you spitting the truth, hardcore truth. But of course,
But like my homie, like I said, the trainer who's my homie, anytime I've ever asked him for advice or even just told him about a situation, because often I don't have to ask. I can just be like, bro, this nigga fucking up. Let me tell you why he lost out. Woo, 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 woo. And you're like, yeah, because I told you these niggas is woo, 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 and blah, 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 blah. You just got to keep doing you and stop fucking with, beneath you type shit. That's real friend shit, though. You know what I mean? He's not saying things to get in my pants.
That's right. That's right. Either you can take it, deal with it, or split.
Right. And then also, if you ask a motherfucker to tell you the truth, don't get upset when they tell you the truth. You're allowed.
Damn.
You are allowed to feel. We're all entitled to our feelings, but you have to understand the difference between feelings and facts, right? Feelings,
That's right.
so that you can assess what the fuck you're doing and what you need, what you're, you know what I'm saying, what you actually desire versus what you're allowing yourself to have. That's what your feelings is there for. Do you feel me? Or so that you know when it's time to bust a move, or it's time to grow or recalibrate. You get what I'm saying? But facts are facts. Facts are undeniable. Facts
Can you
are
change it?
universal truths through and through.
That's right.
Period.
Can't change it.
When somebody is being honest with you, they're giving you fact. Like,
No.
if you know what I'm saying, if it's facts, like, because well, that's where honesty comes in. But when somebody, if for example, if you're in a relationship with someone, or you're trying to be in a relationship with someone, and they're telling you like, yo, I don't want to be in a monogamous relationship. Like, I like fucking with multiple people. Honey, baby, I don't give a shit how wet your pussy is. I don't give a damn how good your lamb chops are. I don't give a shit how well you can shake a cocktail or roll a blunt the way he like it, or that you could braid his hair or massage his back just right. I don't get good, honey. I can do all that shit except braiding hair. I don't do that no more. Arthritis and shit. I never braided anyway. I just lock your shit up. But I don't give a damn how good you think you can do whatever it is that you do. That nigga will never be anything more than what he wants to be. This goes for men too. That woman will never be anything more than what she wants to be in the moment, no matter how much you push her. The best thing to do is, if you think you love somebody, you just need to let it breathe.
Yep.
Because what is meant for you will be there for you.
That's right.
And also, if you're busy fucking hounding some shit that ain't meant for you, you're gonna miss the thing that's for you because you ain't looking at it. Trust me.
Yeah, and I can think of somebody's popping up in my head right now that I personally know that do that stupid shit right there. Mm-hmm.
We all have done that stupid shit. If you gonna sit here and lie and say you ain't never did that stupid shit, use a whole ass. You full of shit. You lie to yourself and you're lying to Jesus, but you damn sure ain't lying to me because I can see it.
Yeah, you got to learn how to mature from that stupid shit, though. You got to,
and you will if you choose to. But again, nobody will be anything other than what they want to be.
That's right.
I heard a bar this morning. It was something like, worries are just prayers that you don't want.
Yeah.
That's a bar, right? Worries are just prayers that you don't want. Because what you dwell on, the universe will manifest for you. I mean, you will manifest through the universe for yourself. So if I sit here worrying about being broke all day, a bitch gonna be broke. When I was worrying about being broke all day, a bitch was broke. I ain't been without this whole motherfucking quarantine. I promise you, sis. I promise you. I promise you. I looked at my savings account one day and was like, we finna go fuck off some money. It's my birthday, bitch. I'm finna go spend so much money. I don't even know how much I spent. I looked at my account yesterday and was like, oh, mission accomplished.
I love it.
Fucked off some money. Don't know where it went. The bottles are so cheap in Atlanta, you don't realize how many you buy.
That's crazy, right? Like, what the hell?
But they always running out of bottles too, so don't be fooled.
Oh damn!
Man, one of the little day parties, this 25-year-old.
Yeah.
He asked me what I bought, because I bought a bottle right after he bought a bottle. I didn't know he had just bought one. It didn't matter anyway. I was still gonna buy one because I know how I drink. And I bought the only fucking tequila they had. And at the time that they had left was 1800, which is like, to me, it's bargain basement because I drink
top tier.
The one where you need a ladder. I drink them.
That's right.
Like, not even top shelf. I mean, I drink them.
Oh, damn.
Not to be, and I'm not bragging or nothing. I'm just saying, I know my gut. Nigga, I'm 4 years old, okay? I'm not about to be out here with raisins for ovaries. For real. Like, not for real. Like, if they're not already dried out. I'm not trying to further push the issue or let it spread anywhere else. So I just drink good shit. But he had bought the last bottle of Azul, and I was like, how the fuck y'all only got one bottle? It's only $700. In LA, it's $700 for a bottle.
Right.
Of bullshit.
Damn. I know that 1800 ate you up though, like
after a tantrum.
In the store with the bottle. What?
No, what happened was I didn't eat that day because Atlanta they haven't discovered vegetables yet. Like, not everywhere. I mean, most of the vegetables are cooked in meat, so it was like,
yeah,
right. And I totally understand now why everybody has asked, because I came back with a little more jiggle in my wiggle. But the I was with my trainer, my homeboy, like I said, his sister, that's my dog, and his brother, all my dogs. So I'm with them. These are the best people ever, right? And they're throwing me a whole birthday situation. Like, I walked over to the MC and was like, "It's my birthday too." This is how I know I was being a bitch, right? And right as I said it, or right as I was about to say it, the happy birthday sign and the bottles went by, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's for me, isn't it?" And the MC looked at me like, so I had to run back to my table and was like, "Yay, it's my birthday." My bad, y'all. I feel stupid. So now I feel stupid.
Yo,
But
that's crazy.
I hadn't eaten all day, and this is like day 4 of just straight party, 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 pass out. Party, 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 pass out. Party, party, eat it, old lady gang, pass out. So I'm off my rocker. Like, I'm just completely discombobulated, totally mentally in like not healthy, unstable, let's say, mentally. And I went outside. This is the dope part. I went outside. Nobody knows where Briana is. Briana just keeps disappearing. I went outside. Some nigga was smoking some weed or something. I was like, "It's my birthday. Please give me some." He was like, "Okay, baby." And I was like, "Oh, that's easy." So I realized the weed I'm smoking, and I called Lil Twist, and I was like, I started crying. This is how I know I was fucked up. That's that cheap tequila. That's why I don't drink that shit.
Yeah.
I got my fucking foot run over once in a gang fight. I don't want to talk about it. But cheap tequila, let's just say that. So I'm not even in a gang, by the way. But I like red. It's a beautiful color.
It is. It is.
Especially on my mittens.
Yeah.
But so I'm on the phone, I'm on FaceTime with Lil Twist. He answered immediately, which is crazy. And I was like, "It's my birthday. I'm not happy. I'm gonna let him fuck the club. I'm tired of the club. I want to do some fun shit. I like jazz." Then it was like, pretty strong. He was like, "Baby, it's your birthday. You know I love you, sis. I'm in Miami right now." I was like, "Can I drive there?" Like, fucking idiot. No, bitch. Because Miami right around the corner. But I was like, "It's okay. When you coming to LA?" He's like, "When I get home or when I get back to LA, we're going to do something for your birthday. I promise you." I was like, "Okay." And I went back to my party. But when I got back to the party, I was like, nobody's paying me any attention. Well, yeah, bitch, because you just had a stank ass attitude at your own birthday party. Like, the baddest bitch in the club is playing with your hair. She's talking to you and shit. She want to be your friend and comb your hair for you because you don't know how. So don't act like she's insulting you because she's your friend. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean? But when we get outside to go to another club, I don't know what happened. I was like, "I don't want to go to the club." They're like, "What do you want to do?" I was like, "I don't know. What can we do?" And they're like, "Well, bitch, what do you want to do?" "I don't know."
You no.
Everybody was kind of like, "All right,
Oh my God.
my homeboy's with the shits." He was like, "You acting like a fucking brat right now." And I was like, "Fuck you, nigga. Give me the keys. I'm going home." He's like, "You're drunk. I'm not giving you the fucking keys." And I was like, "It's my rental, man." He was like, "Briana, shut the fuck up. I'm not giving you the fucking keys. You're drunk." And I was like, "Why are you yelling at me? I'm just..." I threw my purse at the whole tantrum. And then I looked at him like the light just bounced off of him ever so when like my ring or something that I was wearing flashed on him. And I went, "Oh shit, you're a big black man. If the police come, we're going to jail." I was like, "Stop screaming. Stop screaming right now. I'm so sorry. Let's get in the car and argue like real people." He was like, "Sit your dumb ass in the car." And he lectured me all the way home. I felt so fucking bad, yo. I never felt that bad in my life.
Dang.
So bad. And then the second I got back to the crib, I was just pouting for a minute. And then I was like, "I'm sorry, guys." I went outside. The little people in the neighborhood were like, "It's your birthday." So I took a couple more shots and then passed out. I think them niggas went to a club without me. They won't admit it, but I think they did.
Yeah, I was like, "No, she needs to sleep. She need to rest."
It's a good move. It's a good move. It's a very good move. It's a very good move, yo. Very good move. It was the smartest move that could have been made. Because once I woke up the next day, I was like, "Hey, y'all. I feel better now. Yeah. I'm going to eat food today, I promise." Because before I left, I was only eating salads. But I'm very particular about my salads. So when we got to Atlanta, I was like, shit. I meant to go to the grocery store. I just kept forgetting because I was going to like continue on with my diet. But to be fair, if I had had only salads, a bitch would have been laid out in the street anyway.
Yeah.
My alcohol tolerance ain't no joke. And she always trumps my hunger.
Especially with that 1800.
That shit was a terrible. Well, the problem is I was drinking 1800 and Azul and gin.
Oh, whoa, wait.
And I had some Hennessy
Damn.
later. Yeah.
Damn, your stomach could have fell the hell out your damn stomach.
I was a bartender 14 years, baby, and you can't outdrink me.
Ooh, that's a hell of a mix, though. Like, damn. Ooh,
That's if when I had no money, like nothing or very little, and I wanted to get fucked up fast, I would instantly just take 4 shots of 3 like different shit. You know, like a Long Island kind of, but it'd be good, better than a Long Island because I made it.
Oh shit, that's like back in the day when I used to drink that damn Cisco.
We all used to drink Cisco, sis. I got a bottle of that for my 17th birthday. I was like, something might be wrong with my life when I got bumpy face and a pack of Marlboros for my birthday. Might want to reevaluate.
Damn Cisco, what?
I mean, I'm thinking of Seagrams. You said Cisco, but we drank that too.
Oh God.
Bumpy face with Seagrams.
Oh yeah.
Gins.
Seagram's. Oh yeah. That's them back in the day.
That's why we call it bumpy face, because you fuck around and have a bumpy face. The bottle bumpy, but your ass will have all the ingrown hairs too.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fucking with that Seagram's, boy. Shit.
Male, female.
A back alley surgery. Get some Seagram's.
I had to tell myself to swallow before I choke. Hilarious. That's fact. God damn. Oh, or what about, you ever did Mad Dogs? MD 2020s?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh,
you ever had the banana one?
Oh, yeah. Horror story.
I know. Everybody got a horse. You know what's funny? I never got sick off of them. Oh.
Shit.
All right. Yep. Thought about it. It was either that or Boone's Farm, but ain't that the same shit anyway?
Pretty much, yeah. Boone's Farm, shit. Yeah.
Oh my God, the horror stories of my heyday.
Damn Boone's Farm. I'm like, what the hell?
Listen. This is why you gotta reach high for my shit nowadays, okay? We done came up out the dirt. We made it out the mud.
Right.
All right? I'm sitting next to white folks now with my drinks like, oh, hello. No, swear down when I go to bars, right? Because I'm infamous for hotel bars, like a prostitute, but I just don't be working because I'm not a prostitute. Unless you count reality TV, and then I'm the best hoe ever. But
there you go.
But I frequent a lot of hotel bars because it's less traffic. It's not loud. They're usually playing jazz or something I could get with. And then you have travelers, so you have interesting tales and conversations and backstories and whatnot. And I like to be entertained just as much as I like to entertain. So and you meet people. That's why I can go damn near any country I've heard of, and I know somebody. But and I have several places I can go and not pay, but that's facts. When I sit at the bar, I always order these specific cocktails, and it's this concoction that no bartender in their right mind likes to make unless they like you. It's a 7-minute drink. It's called a Ramos Gin Fizz, and if I can't get that, then I'll get a traditional gin fizz, but with the egg whites.
Right.
So it's got this nice creamy layer of foam at the top because of the egg whites, and it's intriguing. They drizzle the little bitters in it, so it looks pretty. They make a little design and whatnot. And it's not that it's super fancy. That's just how I like it. I make that shit at home some days, Right
so
now,
I never knew what that was called. I seen it before, but never knew what it was called.
Well, there's several things that are... The Ramos Gin Fizz, I guarantee you ain't seen before unless you're from Louisiana, because most people don't order that. Like when I ask for it, a lot of bartenders I have to teach to make it. and it takes 7 minutes. So like I said, they won't do it. There's a manual gratuity at most places of $15 just to order that drink. The drink
Right.
itself be 15, so by the time they make it, it's 30. Now you have 9 of them.
Oh. Ooh.
So the other thing is, I don't pay everywhere that I go. I just tip really well.
Right.
Some people just like having me there because I fuck around. By the third drink, I'm at the door with the bouncer like, how you doing, baby? Oh, yeah, welcome back. She don't need no ID. She was just here. You brought your friend? You need ID, though. Yeah. No, you guys are visiting? Cool. Let me tell you where to go tonight. You're going to kick it here for a little bit, get you a couple of cocktails. What's really good on the menu is X, Y, and Z and blah, blah, blah. You're going to want to pair that with this drink. Yo, so many places have tried to hire me. I've been like, yo, I can't do it. I make too much. But I will definitely come here and frequent your establishment and make it fun. And that's why I don't pay.
Damn, because they know she coming. Oh
Because
yeah,
I bring people in, I be like, don't just walk by, come inside, yo. The menu's fire, and they've got the crawfish fries tonight, baby. I begged for these shits. Come try them. Then I be in the kitchen with the chefs, fucking with the menu. That's my personality though. I've always, I grew up on the street a little bit, like for most of my formative years. Not formative, but I guess like early adulthood, like 12 to, my 20s. And that's where a lot of my personality developed because I learned the hard way that closed mouths don't get fed. So I would walk in your fucking kitchen and be like, listen, I don't like that like that. Could you just take that off and add this and put that on? Thank you so much. Do you need any help? I get jobs like that. I get jobs drunk as fuck.
What the hell?
I got hired at Sylvia's in Harlem, the soul food spot. I came to my job interview in a wife beater with a to-go cup full of brandy on ice. And I did my interview shit-faced. And I told him, too, I was like, listen, I thought the interview was canceled according to you. And then last minute you hit me. So I was definitely standing on the corner with my friends doing what I do because it's the summertime. But I am here. And he was like, he liked my honesty.
Right.
So he hired me. Like that. And he didn't trip when I was drunk the entire time I worked there. Because he knew I could handle myself. I was damn near their best bartender, if not the best. Mercedes was pretty fucking dope, though. Mercedes was pretty goddamn good, other than her.
Damn.
And I was always willing to take a shift. If you call off, I was working triple shifts some days. I would close, open, and then close, and then be off for a second, and then come back and close.
So basically, they just should have put you a damn cart in that motherfucker.
Well, the other thing is when I got established there, because I started making cocktails that weren't on the menu, which pissed a couple people off, but fuck you. I brought you business. People would see me in the window shining glasses. That was my thing because I wash all the glasses by hand and make sure they sparkling. Because what happens is if you're passing by the window of the bar, the reflection of the light will hit your eye and it'll make you want to go inside for a drink because you see me smiling or talking shit and we look lit. I used to have the bar section lit.
Right.
They didn't like that though. This is a family restaurant. How? One of your servers is giving lap dances. I know he's not supposed to, but you didn't say shit to him and you mad at me because I'm bringing you money?
Some people just can't handle success. They just can't. They just can't.
Some people just can't handle Briana. And I'm okay with that.
There you go. Equals success.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay coming back to Georgia. I see in the comment. I'm coming back to Georgia ASAP or steam, baby. I just gotta I have a whole business that I need to run, so I can't just abandon it yet because it's in its baby stages.
Right.
So, well, she's not, but because I'm rebranding, she's back at her baby stages. But I'll be back. Don't trip. There will be no announcement. I'm just pop up. You're gonna see me post something like I'm in Atlanta, and just know that I'm there in Atlanta. I don't post where I'm at if I'm not there. Does that make sense? I mean, as far as like I'll tell you what club I'm at as I'm leaving it so that niggas don't just pop up on no weird shit. Because I talk about shit. But you'll know what city I'm in.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Have you ever been to Virginia?
Been to? No. I mean, I've had dinner there.
Oh, dinner. Okay.
I was leaving DC, so we went, and I was flying out of Virginia, so we went to a restaurant, and I didn't. I, it didn't make me want to see more
Yeah.
based on what I saw. Now that may have been a poor representation. But then when I got on the plane, I was flying first class, and I wear I wear a lot of paint covered clothes. I'm an artist, and I really don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't know how many times I have to say this. When I was in high school in Miami, actually, they used to call me "Don't give a fuck."
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Because people would tell me shit, and I'd be like, "I don't give a fuck." And the stupid shit is, it would be nighttime, right? And I would wear these lokes. I wore these lokes every day at night because I used to be so high. I didn't want you to see how high I was. And my eyes tell on me because they're bright. And then when I get high, they turn greener.
Oh.
So my eyes would be bright green, and then all the whites of my eyes would just be bloodshot red. And so I used to wear these lokes at night, but I could still roll the fuck out of a Dutch back then. Like, they called me the Dutch Masters. But literally, I don't give a fuck, because I be so stoned. I don't want to have a conversation with you, nigga. We smoking this weed. Shut up. I'm finna get in the pool with my lokes on. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I still don't give a fuck. Talk to me.
Oh shit.
Life is good.
I know that's right.
Life is good.
Oh my goodness, man.
Life is good. I feel kind of bad for those who think they know me based on what they've seen on the show, or in glimpses on Instagram, because a glimpse is nothing. I literally was live 24/7 for a long time trying to combat the narrative that is the show. Now, people need to understand that the reality show is a job. It's no different to me from going to work as a bartender. That's still a character that I play. The character I played at Sylvia's was, I swear on my life, bruh, you'd walk up to the bar and this would be me. I'd have a book, right? And I'd be like, are you going to order something, or you just going to take up my money?
Damn.
Never mind. You look like you like sweet drinks. What you want? A Shirley Temple with vodka?
Not that one. Not that one.
I used to get so many fucking tips from being a bitch. So they started to call me. They'd be like, "Oh, Callie, is Callie?" They would come in and request me. "Is Callie working tonight?" "Oh, no. We're not. Well, it's cool. We'll go." People would come for me. But oh shit, I lost my train of thought. My gin kicking in. The reality show, not unlike a bartending job, not unlike a Walmart greeting job, not unlike fucking basket washer during the quarantine. Not everybody likes their job, for one. Very few people like their jobs. But for two, you don't take it home with you.
Uh-huh.
I mean, unless you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Or like a lawyer, or, a fucking lawmaker, something, that's where it's pertinent to you going home and studying. I don't take reality TV home. Like, people always ask, come on, we're going to get into the tea now. I'm going to help. I'm going to bless you one time. For the one time. I don't know if you're going to edit this or whatever, but, people always ask, are you in Egypt? Are you in Egypt cool now? Fuck that little girl.
There you go.
Fuck her. No disrespect to her, but fuck her. You grown now. You didn't need me to baby you anymore, so I won't. Bitch, you put your hands on me. You goddamn fortunate. I'll say that. You're fortunate. You are very fortunate. You're extremely fortunate that my friend got shot in the head the next morning, so I couldn't even think about you anymore. That's why I didn't drag your storyline on. Y'all kept running my name through your mouths and saying all this extra shit, like fucking what's the old bitch name?
Ooh. Mastinka.
Medina.
Oh.
I was gonna call that bitch everything but her name. This whole heifer gonna get on the internet with the little baby in Egypt and be like, yeah, Briana ain't never been through nothing.
Damn.
Brianna's fucking retarded. When I first started this show, I was like, listen, I don't want to be on your show because we're not even gonna go there, but let's be clear. To say I haven't been through anything is like saying water ain't wet.
There's a couple of them up there that haven't actually been through anything, but they're born with this what they call with the silver spoon in their mouth, and
But that's neither here nor there because everybody's probably a
yeah.
relative to their lives anyway. How you can't speak on me, you old dusty bitch. You out here made of complete plastic parts trying to perpetrate like you still 25. Get your life and do a squat one time. I'm sorry. I totally forgot this is on FaceTime.
Girl, I'm trying to control my face because I was like,
When I seen you, I was like, oh, this is live. This is a thing. This is a public thing.
I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose it right now. I'm gonna lose it. I was like, let me hold my face. Wait.
Like Tony Montana say, right? You need a nigga like me. They need it. They need me, though. You need me. Because without me, what the fuck would you talk about, sis?
It'll be boring. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, granted, they talk about somebody else, but what I'm going to give you is the smoke you seek. I literally sell sage, sis. It be smoked out. The mailman pulled up today and was like, I can always smell you. He was like, every time I hit this floor, I know it's you. He was like, every time I pick up one of your packages to go out for my business, he was like, that smell will never leave my mind. Your home smells amazing. But that's because I sell smoke. So, you know, if you need that, I got it.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
I don't, as I was saying before I got sidetracked, I don't take my work home. That does not change, though, that, like, if you've disrespected me, especially outside of work, like, I had the understanding that this was TV, so this was for cameras, because I see y'all doing shit for cameras, so I'm new to this. I'm going to follow suit, or at the time when I started, I was new to this, so I was going to follow suit. Oh, okay, we turning up for the cameras. Cool. Well, let me pop off. But when I pop off, niggas be like, wait, what? And I'm like, yo, I'm not even serious. Dame and I had a moment on camera once where he got hyped, and I was like, you got me fucked up. Because whoa, and I start talking shit, right? And he gets hyped. And the cameras go down, and he's in his back office, and he's still hooting and hollering, kind of, because he's hyped. He's pressed about something somebody did. And I go check on my son. I'm like, you good, baby? Did you eat? All right, cool. And somebody else said something to me, and I was like, yeah, no, it's cool. We finna go home. My son tired. I'm tired. And Dan goes, oh, you not mad? And I was like, I don't give a fuck. And he's like, this bitch here is great.
Exactly. Fuck yeah. And
because I don't really give a fuck. Like, my personal feelings about you matter not when I'm working, unless I'm using that to my advantage to work.
That's how you do it. You got to.
I need the world to pay attention to what's important, though, and it's not whether I'm gonna be friends with a little girl on TV or not.
I mean, I'm tell you, because I ain't gonna lie. It was a couple times like, that don't make no damn sense. You know, it was a couple of times, couple.
You also need to understand that the people who run these shows don't understand Black culture, any aspect of it, any kind of minute aspect of Black culture. All they understand is the fictitious aspects of Black culture that they've been perpetuating for time. Yeah. That has like infected actual Black culture, right? So that the youth don't even know where the fuck we came from.
Nope.
They don't understand the teachings of our ancestors. They don't understand how hard the people before us worked for us to get free, and we are still not free because we are stuck in this weird ass perpetual like, oh, we ain't shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's why you won't see me shaking my ass on TV or my Instagram. Okay. Also, I'm not very good at it. That's a lie. I can do it in the bedroom where it should stay for me. personal beliefs
Right.
for me. I would like it if our reality shows showed a well balanced diaspora, like a well balanced portrayal of our people, because culturally, like, y'all don't, like, they don't even understand that black isn't just black. You're black.
Right.
What about my Cuban homegirls? What about my Puerto Rican homegirls? My Dominican, my Haitian homegirls, my Nigerians, my like Colombians, my Guyanese, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many people from Guyana be like, "Why you don't represent on the show?" Fuck is you talking about, nigga? My flag fly free everywhere. It's everywhere. But they don't show you that because they don't even understand how important that is. They don't see us as people still. So why the fuck would we highlight the fact that this is your cultural heritage and whatnot? All they know is, well, y'all niggas was slaves, so maybe we could do some shit about the slave trade. Fuck you, bitch.
That's all. That's it. That's all.
What about, in fact, they absolutely disrespected. I have my own beliefs that I care not to discuss, just like I don't like to discuss politics in a public forum, because I'm not here for the debates. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. So, you know, I have mine. Okay, almost done. But I do what I do, and I was trying to help a friend with a ritual, right? There's a whole historic, like, I'm gonna just say this, Ashe. They have no idea what that is. They don't know nothing about no orishas. They don't know where it come from. They don't understand what hoodoo is. They don't understand what voodoo is. They think they want to paint everything black as though it's negative.
Yeah.
When in actuality, everything you do was black and you washed it.
Yep.
You didn't wash it. You didn't wash it. You bleached it.
There you go. Then I was watching a special recently, how they deliberately wanted to dilute. Right.
Well, let's take it.
I'm here with you.
Shit, we getting deep real quick. Let's just go deep then. That's so funny that my pineal gland itched as I'm about to say what I'm about to say. Nah, I'm not gonna do it.
I need it because I be feeling like I'm the only one to get it. Like,
all right, so peep game. I be making jokes on Instagram when like people come to me talking about, bitch, your hair ain't even combed. Right, and your pineal gland is calcified, sis. So which one of us is doing better in the grand scheme of things? I could still fuck you, nigga, if you want to be petty. What I mean by that is, if you didn't take the time during this quarantine or when we were sat down for a minute to seriously educate yourself on anything, I don't give a fuck if you learned how to cook, you learned how to read, you learned your own history. I started a book club during the quarantine to promote like our own growth. Like I've done a very like various types of books and whatnot, just to kind of get people inspired and intrigued and like, let's go. Because everybody always want to know how I do what I do. Bitch, I read.
That's right.
I study. I try things. I experiment. I'm not opposed to learning some shit. I don't like to stay in perpetual motion. When I don't like the way the motherfucking course of the ship is going, I change direction.
Right.
When you allow someone to control you, where your food come from, where your water come from, where you live, all that shit, you're still a slave.
Yeah.
How you gonna free yourself if you don't know nothing? And they're definitely not hiding the books.
No. And people, I had a lady about 3 days ago.
Not yet.
And she was like, she said something very ignorant as fuck. She was like, I don't know how to expect these kids to go to school online. I can't afford the internet.
That sucks.
This is the shit that got me right here. I was like, you know that the library still exists and that the child can go to the library for free and they have the internet for free. All that you have to do is get a free library card, bitch. I didn't know
Well,
there was still a library. That bitch had the nerve to say that she didn't know there was still a fucking
wait,
library.
wait. I will tell you
Are you
like this
fucking
though.
kidding
I
me?
will say this, not in her defense, but not completely. But in her defense, the library has become a bum's bathroom. I
Ooh,
necessarily wouldn't want my child there, but however, um, maybe she didn't have the internet, but I guarantee you, if you hit up a school board or a school, I'm gonna tell you like this. When they said my son couldn't get into the daycare because they were full, I called the head director and said, "Hey, my name is Briana. My child is starting a new school. I have to work. I'm a single mom. I don't have nobody out here. What can we do? I know he's on the waiting list, but I need to understand how we gonna make this work.
right.
Because do you need me to find you some workers? It's plenty of people looking for jobs. Do we need to hold a fundraiser? I'm on television. Like you just gotta you have to if you want something, make it so.
Correct.
Ashe. We make everything else so when you want a cigarette, you go find that shit.
Exactly.
When you
Exactly.
want to eat, you go find that shit. Apply that same energy to everything that you want. You apply all the negative thoughts.
Yeah, but what she slipped up at is she said, "Well, he loves his video games."
Hold up, bitch. I mean, sorry.
I'm so serious. I'm like, are you fucking
Video
kidding
games are
me?
expensive.
But you can't afford the internet though. Now
I
you see
mean,
my point.
to be fair, you can leech off a nigga internet half the time. Just don't put none of your personal. Okay, all right. I see your point.
Yeah, ignorant as fuck. Ignorant.
Ah, well, ignorance is bliss, they say.
And make the world go round.
It damn sure makes capitalism work.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go whip up some shea butter on my own that I had flown in from Ghana. But okay, if y'all want to buy
Ooh.
chemicals, feel free. Somebody got mad at me because I don't have lotion.
We have, well, I've used cocoa butter. That's what I use.
I have shea butter. I have cocoa butter. I have mango butter. I have
Oh,
I have butters. I have things I can eat.
damn. Yeah.
If I can't eat it, why the fuck I'm gonna put it on my skin? Well, to be fair, I use perfumes from time to time because they smell goddamn good. But
Yeah.
we all have our vices. But
That's
again,
right.
if I'm trying to moisturize and maintain elasticity in my skin and the longevity of my shell, the shit that keeps me intact, you know what I mean? Then I'm probably not going to put a bunch of shit I can't pronounce on it.
Makes perfect sense.
You would think.
Yeah, well, to a lot of people, it don't. You're right.
People always think cheap. And I'm not I don't just mean that about like price. I think people tend to take shortcuts like, oh, I'm gonna just pay this $2 for this here. And I'm like, that's why they designed it like that. Because it's cheap. And you're gonna need more of it. It's effectively designed to make you need more of it. I stopped using Carmex when I realized that one year in New York. And I was like, why the fuck my lips always ashy? I got all the Carmex on deck. And somebody was like, bitch, that shit is made not to nourish. It's made to dry you out, and you a smoker. Fuck off. After that, I was like, oh, what oils I got? Let me throw some coconut oil on this bitch.
There you go.
The
Yeah.
shea butter.
Wow. Damn. I have learned a lot. And I truly thank you for sharing all of this great knowledge. And my famous little thing I like to do, pour it on me. Pour it
I
on
got
me.
all the water, baby.
Well, rain on me.
Mm. I love it. May I say something? You are just a light. Yes, sir.
Where's the car that exploded last time?
Oh, they probably towed it away. Yeah, when a car catches fire and explodes like that, They have to cut it up so they can make sure it's the fire's out, and then they haul it away so that it's not in the way. Otherwise, we'd have junked up cars everywhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
You are a light. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you, but I've had about 3 gins now, and I've been holding my pee this entire time.
Oh no! Well, here.
Ah. I love it. To your followers, I have fun on Instagram. Just don't hit me with nothing offensive because I clap back real strong. Like I'm heavy handed with my clapbacks. And it's
Well,
fun for me. It's fun. Like I think people think they're agitating me and making me mad. But in reality, it's like practicing improv. It's really just sharpening my skills so that when I go back to work I can ask for more money. So thanks for making me rich.
I
Yes,
love
baby, we
it.
getting rich. Hell yeah.
Oh
That's why you
my
can
God.
why I can afford for you to eat 6 boxes of cereal in a week. Cereal's expensive. These motherfuckers act like it's good for you.
You don't know it yet, but when he starts seeing them, like, what the hell?
He's had 5 sandwiches now today.
But he's
That
a
is that is bullshit.
growing.
Yeah. 5 sandwiches, 2 bowls of cereal, and he won't let me cook real food though, because he's going through this independent phase where he needs to bathe himself and cook for himself. It's the
Oh,
weekend. I don't give a shit because I didn't feel like cooking today anyway. I mean, well, when I made breakfast, but he was like, "Bitch, don't nobody want no egg whites."
oh my gosh.
Egg whites and spinach with little tomatoes from our garden.
Damn. They make it illegal for us to have gardens.
Yeah, well.
This
Side
is
note, side note. I started my garden that you saw during the quarantine to show people that while it is a science and it can be difficult, it's not that difficult. You just need to pay the fuck attention.
right.
I one upped it and started growing hydro indoors. I have a whole fucking grow tent that just came today that I'm super excited about. I'm gonna set this bitch up because the light's over there, and I'm really gonna get to growing some shit.
Who am
I,
can you
and
invite me,
and
please?
I'm doing it for the low too. I bought these little bins, right? And I'm gonna use those as my little grow bins or whatever. I'm gonna cut little holes into them, stick little baskets in. I'm going in. I'm going in. It's going in. I'm gonna grow lettuce because I like a lot of salads. Remember, I don't like going to the store and I have my groceries delivered, but there's a $35 minimum. I'm not spending $35 every time I forgot something.
Right.
So I'm gonna just grow my own damn lettuce and my chives and my bell peppers and everything that I eat on a regular basis for my body type and live my best life.
Dang. I see you have encouraged me to get on my grind.
Good,
I'm serious, man. I'm like,
good.
y'all.
And if you have stairs in your house, I'll show you some shit you could do. I promise it'll change your life.
On the
It'll change.
stairs instead of just walking up and down the stairs?
I'll show you some shit that'll change your life. Fuck just walking up and down the stairs. That's light work. That's light work. We do that when we have babies and we live in 4th floor walk ups. I go, I do 70 flights of stairs when we do them. 70 flights. I ain't telling you to do all that because I worked my way up to that. But
Woo!
the first, I go in sets of 7. The first 7 I do just backwards normal. That's the warm up. Then we run back down. Then you go backwards, skipping a step. Then you go back down. Then you go sideways on your right side or left. And then you go back down and do the other side. And then that's when shit gets real. That's when shit gets really real. Like
That
that's
sound like that burn.
well, that's when I skip 2 stairs at a time. Like not skip a step, but skip 2 steps at a time. So it's a lunge as you're
Right.
walking up. That shit will change your life. Like it'll change your life.
Damn.
It'll change your life. It'll change your life. It'll change your life. You do them skip two at a time, and then you come back and you skip one, and that skipping that one, you'd be like, this is nothing. After skipping two, then you just run straight up, and then after that, then you hop up on one side and then the other, and then you hop up with both legs. Flip.
Shit, my clumsy ass, I've been a failed.
Yeah, but you work your way up to that. That's what I do. You work your way up. I started with just 21 flights of stairs. You feel me? And that was after working out for a few weeks. And I've been working out with this nigga for 3 years, just on and off. Okay. But you would work your way in. Like you don't just go hard in the beginning because that shit hurts. And you got to know how to self-care after. Stretching is extremely important, especially your calf muscles. God believe me, because these bitches stay tight. And then if you don't have stairs, there's other ways to do shit. You can do lunges up a hill. If you don't have a hill, then you can just do deep lunges. You do squat. All kinds of things you can do, but you just got to start doing something. And my philosophy is, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Because imagine, I always look at shit like, I hate to say this because it's not that I'm constantly like, well, what if? And if the end of days came? But I was looking at it like, nigga, if the zombie apocalypse kicked off right now, could I really shoot? Could I hit you? Because I shoot. I like guns. But could I hit you? So I practice. I do neck shots.
Yeah.
One of my brothers will tell you, he'll be like, this bitch she's irritating. He gets so mad at me because I only shoot my targets in the neck. He'd be like, what the fuck, bro? You dusted all. Okay. But, so that's my thing. If the zombie apocalypse kicked off, could I outrun a zombie? They might be slow, but what if one, you know what I'm saying? What if one come from blindside me one time? Could I do a spin move and get away?
Ain't lying to you.
Could I duck and roll if somebody starts shooting? I just want to be in good enough shape to where I can be like, oh shit, and break if I need to.
Right.
You stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. If I eat right, then that'll help. You know what I'm saying? I am not saying you can't fuck up, but let's do shit in moderation. I drink.
Yeah, I do too.
But I drink and I get up and do 70 flights of stairs. Right. And when I drink, I also have a gallon of water somewhere within close range so I can wash this shit out of me.
Yeah. Hey, man, that's magnificent. Ooh.
Side note, fun fact, alcohol dehydrates you. So you need to replenish 10 times whatever you drank in alcohol with water.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And drunkenness is just extreme dehydration.
But damn.
That's why niggas throw up. That sugar doesn't help me.
The vodka.
Oh, I get it in.
Ooh, I'm talking. Yeah. Baby.
I get it in.
Oh, ooh. Oh, damn. I'll be like, well, look, I'm a baby.
Oh, don't trip. As a bartender, I've learned to take care of people. I definitely do. I would never let anybody get too drunk. And I'm the type of person, like, I'll put you to bed. Like, if you drink, oh, my water's in the bed. I've been looking for that shit for like 30 minutes. It's in the bed. Because I was laying here watching TV waiting for you to email me. But I didn't know where it was. And I didn't want to open a new one till tomorrow. Or until I finish this one.
Right.
Okay. But I'll put people to bed. Like, if you're really fucked up, you can't leave my house.
Now, Briana, you already said you had to do your urination?
Yeah.
And now you're drinking water, sweetheart?
Oh, I've gotten really good at holding my my Kegels, babe. Just Kegels. Okay.
Because I didn't want you to be like, okay, y'all about to see me pee.
I pee on Instagram all the time.
Oh, shit. Wait.
All the time.
You pee on it?
I took a shit on Instagram once.
What the fuck?
And was looking niggas dead in their face like, what's up? So y'all don't have bodily functions? Like, come on.
What the hell?
Didn't I tell you when we started this conversation that I was out of fucks?
Wait a minute.
I see now people don't believe me when I talk.
Wait a minute. What happens to the fuck? Oh, 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 wow.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, shit. My cheeks hurt. Fuck, man. Oh.
I personally don't see a problem with it because it's not like I'm showing you anything. You're still just looking at my face.
Damn. Damn. I'm surprised that didn't go viral. Like, she's taking this shit on
I don't think anybody cared.
Oh my God, because I didn't hear nothing about it. So evidently nobody cared. I was like, oh shit. Oh, oh. Yeah. I'm gonna try that and see how it works for me. Shit. It has to be like,
Well, it ain't for everybody, I'll tell you that. People get offended, you know. But I think I made a living off being offensive unintentionally. So I guess it just kind of works with my persona. Like, I think at this point, people aren't really surprised by what I do. Like, if you were to call Lil Twist and tell him I did some shit, he'd be like, he'd probably just laugh. Like, I just didn't be like, yeah, that's my sis. That bitch crazy.
damn, that sounds.
I think he's done that on the show. Like, people tell him shit, and he'd be like, yeah, well, I mean, the fuck? It's Briana. Like, why? Why would you, why? You live a certain way, you just stop giving a fuck about certain things. Because why?
Yeah, it's life, right?
Right. Anyway, I am going to go because I'm going to go live on Instagram in a second. And I need to pay some attention to my baby real quick. And it's 7 o'clock somehow. What the fuck? Damn, I was going to go to Guitar Center. All right. I will talk to you later.
Okay. Mwah.
Bye, babes.
Yes, you guys, that was Briana Latrise. And if you guys can, go check her out, Briana Latrise. Of course, she's on Instagram, and her Instagram do be lit. And yes, I do follow her on Instagram. And no, I'm not going to give you guys any of her personal information. Do not ask me, okay? So, you guys, thank you for watching the Real Disney channel. I will be back, and I have some more strong stuff coming for you. I'm up here to knock him out, G. Knock him out. Yes, I had a wonderful time. That was a great interview. No, I do not do celebrity gossip. That's not my little thing that I do on my channel. She did give us a little tea, and I didn't have to ask for it, but I'm glad she entrusted me with some of her personal information. That was awesome. She has the greatest personality. Oh my goodness, that was just wonderful, you guys. I thank you guys for watching, and make sure you guys subscribe if you already haven't. I'm worth it though. I'm worth subscribing to. Y'all. But anyway, guys, you know how to get in contact with me if you need to. I still do special requests and everything else that comes along with it. Until next time. Did I do that right? Until next time. That's what I was missing. All right, you guys. Until next time. That's how you're supposed to do it. Good night.